Good afternoon, good evening, I guess, on a
It is an
Saturday.
evening. It is an evening. But you're also correct. It is afternoon because we are afternoon,
It is afternoon. I get
but
it.
more so evening.
So I'm not wrong necessarily.
But you weren't right.
Yeah, so we're going to do a later show. I didn't want to do a late show tonight.
Me
And
either.
then I
I
got to go
don't
to
have it on
work.
me.
I have to go to work. But then that situation is a little delayed, so I don't have to go in there just yet.
Yeah,
So I
because
said, bam, let's
if
do
he
it.
did, he'd be hanging out there until about 1 o'clock in the morning, maybe 5 o'clock in the morning. You don't know.
Yeah. So I called up bouncy old Bam. And I'm like, you want to go early?
And of course,
He's
I
like,
said, "Fuck yeah, let's go." I just woke up from Nappy Town. Let's do it.
yep.
I love
So
Nappy Town. Nappy Town is such a wonderful place.
it's nice to take a nap sometimes.
It is. Does the
What's
body
everybody?
good. Kind of like milk. It
What's
just does the body
what's
good.
everybody doing tonight? You know, it's
So,
early enough where you're either getting ready to go do stuff, or you just came back from a long day of doing stuff.
or you just
Or
sat down and you're fixing to eat dinner.
yep. So we thought we'd just come on here and talk about a few things, just a little bit. Who
Yeah, I
knows?
said,
Every time we say just a little bit, it ends up being 2 hours later.
yeah, we got to get ourselves more disciplined at cutting it off at an hour.
It's just kind of hard to do because you just
Especially
getting
when you're having so much fun and and you just talk about pretty much everything.
pretty much.
So, well, what do we got here? Couple,
Oh,
5, 6, 8 people. Is
yeah,
Snoopy in
just a
here?
few.
Is Snoopy here?
You don't know yet. Oh, but who is here? Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Paul, I know it's a rare early show, right? Especially on a Saturday.
But never on a Sunday, a Sunday, a Sunday.
Marisa.
What's going on there, Marissa?
She just got back from shopping. Did you get the stuff I told you to pick up for me? Did you?
And she's probably spent all of that stimulus money. Go lay down, stupid. Gotta hate this stuff.
Love my naps. Cuddling with my 8-month-old white mini schnauzer, Lola. Your schnauzer's name is Lola? Cool.
Why not? She
Paul,
was a
how you doing,
showgirl.
buddy? Taking a day off today? Well, it's Saturday,
Her name
right?
was
Hopefully you
Lola.
didn't have to
She
work.
was a showgirl.
Hey, what'd you get shopping, by the way? Did you just go shopping the other day?
Gross. Go away. Goddamn dog.
Yeah, you're right. She must have got a stimulus check already. Me too. How are you? It's nice to see you back here. It's been a little while. Hello.
Oh, Shonda.
Hello, Shonda.
Hello. Hello. Hi, Hilda.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
No snarky yet, huh?
Or
Or
I had to
Snoopy.
pick 3. No way. $250.
Good for you.
Big money. Good job.
There's a nice little windfall.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Shoot. Nice little chunk of
Tax-free
money.
cash, too.
Dang. Gotta hang out with Paul a little more. Rose. How you doing, Rose? How's everyone out there on the West Coast? Lola.
Oh, look, we have
there's
a
your
real
Lola.
showgirl now. Lola.
Yeah, there's your showgirl.
She
right
was
there.
a showgirl with feathers in her hair and a dress cut down to there.
God, you remember that song?
Barry Manilow, one of the best.
Barry Manilow. Yeah. The Copacabana.
Yep.
Hi, Irma.
Irma.
Welcome. Marisa says, no check for me, Bam.
Well, I don't plan on seeing one either because I didn't get the $600 one. So I highly doubt that I'm going to not see this $1,400.
Yeah. Some people are fortunate enough where they don't need to have that stimulus, or, they don't qualify for it. And nothing wrong with that. That's probably a good thing. I had a mini named Mindy. Oh, talking about the dogs?
Yep.
Nice, Paul. There you go. A girl shops all the time, Manny, I suppose.
This is true. They're always shopping on that damn phone.
I got a bit of a shopping list I need. Updated my Amazon wish list for any of you who, don't don't know what to do with your stimulus, I got a few things on my list that you can stimulate from Amazon.
Just send me cash.
Just
I love my presidents. I love them
that,
dead because that's the only time you can spend them.
that's exactly the song I sing to her. Bam! Oh my God, yes, the Copacabana.
So send me dead presidents because I love cash.
Amy, what's up? How you doing, Amy? Weren't you with
Going on,
COVID?
Amy?
Last time you checked in with us. Hope you're feeling better. Obviously, if you're here, you're better. You're alive.
Amy,
Thank
are you
God.
typing an invisible text?
I know, right? It's like invisible. It's like there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Oh, bam. Okay. Pretty good. Enjoying the sunshine. Yeah, not in Colorado. They're not. Freaking snowing. Hey, Mel. Hey, guys. Love Barry Manilow. Everybody
What
loves
you got
Barry
going on there,
Manilow.
Mel?
Everybody loves Barry Manilow. And I saw a picture of him recently. He still looks the same as he did 40 years ago.
That's called plastic surgery.
God. What is he, like 100 years old now? I don't know how old he is. Let's see. Hey, welcome. Thanks for hanging out with us on a Saturday night. Aren't they saying only certain people are getting stimulus? Only certain people that make less than
150?
well combined to the 75 or 80 together. I mean, individually.
Oh.
So if you're over that threshold, you're not going to get one. Obviously, you don't need one.
Well, thank God that leaves all of Congress out. They don't need any more damn money for doing absolutely nothing.
Right. Sean, I'm a girl. I hate shopping unless it's for glass or glue. Glass or glue?
She must do mosaic.
Oh, you mean like arts and craft stuff?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She showed me some of that stuff she did for the kids. Pretty cool.
What's up?
Abel, I'm glad you were able to make it online today.
Well, sometimes he's able, sometimes he's not.
Taking Roxy to Chicago 5-6 for the weekend. There will be Lou Malnati's involved. Oh, man. You know what? I'm planning on being there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're talking May. All right, I was talking April 1 or 2. So I'm going to see if I can hook up with my buddy Bam.
Illuminati's is good, Paul, but definitely. Oh, you got to
watch
you
what you
got to
say.
do
Watch what you say. Careful what you say.
Yeah, you got to check out Portillo's. Okay, so I hate
Portillo's, yeah, but not for pizza.
Oh yeah, not for pizza. So they have this thing called a cake shake there at Portillo's, and I truly hate chocolate cake. To me, chocolate cake is just not chocolate. Now, chocolate frosting, I can do the hell out of chocolate frosting, but chocolate cake just isn't chocolate to me. But they make this chocolate cake shake, and I tried one for the first time not too long ago, actually, like a couple weeks ago. And from my understanding, they just take this big old hunk of cake, and it is a big old hunk of cake, throw it in this cup, and then mix it in with vanilla shake. It's not bad, but they must have did mine wrong because I had a big old hunk of cake down at the bottom of my cup, which I did not like.
Maybe that's by design.
I don't know, but yeah, chocolate cake and me are not a thing. I don't like chocolate cake.
Yeah, if you want pizza pie, that kind of pizza, Lou Malnati's is the place to go.
But Portillo's has a really good Italian beef.
Oh, yes.
Al's has a really good Italian beef, too.
You want real Italian beef? I mean, if you can't get to Al's or a place like that, then you go to Portillo's. But if you have a choice, go to Al's Beef.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. So freaking good.
And there's some really good Jamaican restaurants up there, too, in Chicago. Holy bejeebers.
Not to mention Portillo's has good-ass hot dogs and hamburgers, too.
And their ribs are really good, too.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Amy.
Glad
you're able to check in. Everyone who did before is going to get it, except they lowered the income threshold by 10 or 12K. Yeah. So there's only a few that won't. Eddie Trevino, what's up?
What's going on there, Ed?
How you doing, my man, Eddie? I love Manilow's song, "Oh Mandy." Ugh, that was so corny.
Amy came in. Didn't they make a song about Amy? Amy, what you gonna do? Wasn't that a song?
You're not saying a Barry Manilow song.
No. Well, definitely not a Barry Manilow song.
I think about that one for a while. I didn't like "Oh Mandy." It was like I don't know. You know, there's every once in a while a song comes around, it's a little too corny, kind of. And to me, that one was corny. I don't know why. Yep, she does mosaics. Yeah, okay. I knew
The
it.
glass gave it away. Ha!
Yeah, Shonda, I told my husband that my next schnauzer has to be all black, and I may call her Molly. My fur babies' names are Lola, Max, and Oliver. Lola, Max, and Oliver. Hey,
Hello,
Hilda.
Hilda. How we doing?
I would really love to have a black giant schnauzer. Yeah, I plan on opening up the largest no-kill shelter on the planet.
If you have a schnauzer, you got to give it a tough name because schnauzers are really bad puppies, especially when you leave and they're not locked up. They will tear the hell out your house. So if you have a schnauzer, you need to call them like Roxy.
Put him in a cage. That's how you take care of that problem. Gotta lock him up. She was mostly black with his silver highlights. A great little dog. I'm not a Manilow fan. Oh, come on. Who's not a Manilow fan?
Seriously.
Who doesn't like Copacabana? You know, the one that I remember was
She was a showgirl.
Looks like you made it. Looks like we made it. That was a song he did too. I guess a little corny-ish, but dang it, perhaps I will order me a pie and have it shipped to me. Lose, man. I like Lou's, but I'm going for the thin crust this time when I get there. I'm going thin crust pizza, Paul. Yes, it is.
Well, Giordano's makes it a decent thin crust.
I want to take you to Pat's Pizza when I get to Chicago. We're gonna meet at Pat's or do something or pick it up or something. We're gonna get Pat's Pizza, the thinnest thin crust. It's called Tavern Style. It's like really paper thin and it's a crispy. It's not a chewy, rubbery, gummy crust.
Well, if you're planning on picking it up, it's not going to arrive at my place hot.
No, it's not. My parents were able to see Barry perform in Vegas years ago.
How old? I like Barry's counterpart, Neil.
How old is Barry Manilow? Look it up.
God, he's got to be close to 90.
Pure Prairie League sings the song "Amy." What you want to do? That's what she's talking. That's what you're talking about. Okay,
that's the song.
You weren't wrong. Schnabies. What the hell is a Schnabie?
That would be a schnauzer and I have no clue.
Schnabie, a schnauzer, and I don't know what a Schnabie is.
Might be really close to a scabie.
Mindy never tore up the house. Ruger, however, caused $15,000 in damage with a water mishap.
Oh, I'd kill that damn dog.
Rest in peace, Ruger.
I'd take it out and look, target practice.
Oh no, don't do that. Nah, we're not gonna have that kind of talk here. Dogs are sacred. Animals are sacred. Even possums. I love a lot of Billy Joel songs too. Lullaby of my favorite.
Billy Joel was good. He was good.
Village Pizza on Garland has the best thing. Nope. Sorry, Sean. They got to come to Chicago. Pat's Pizza, hands down. And you'll thank me. Tell your hubby, grab your hubby, come to Pat's Pizza in Chicago. I'm telling you. I will triple dare you on that one. I think Huskies are the most destructive. And they always talk back and nonstop wailing and howling all day. I don't know if I could handle that.
They do like to howl.
Yeah, Huskies do. Billy Joel is a legend. Yeah, you know what? He is. I don't like all the stuff he did, but yeah, he's up there. He's one of the greats. Can't deny that. Especially when he married Chrissy Brinkley. That just shot him to the top.
Yeah, so he thought.
Yeah. So, what are we talking about today? What are the couple things? Okay, first of all, we're going to talk about the stimulus checks.
Yes.
So the official drop date for the stimulus checks is for March 17th.
Yes, because Snoopy was putting something on his asking why. So here's why. And it runs just like your employer does. So say your payroll department sends all the ARC credits over to the bank on Tuesday. but it has a date, a deposit date of whatever Friday's date would be. So same thing with the IRS. When they send out that arch credit to your bank, it has a deposit date of whatever that date is. Obviously, it's March 17th. So the bank is going to hold that check until March 17th, or actually 16th, and credit it to your account at midnight on the 16th, or whenever they do their crediting and debiting.
Yep.
Now, you've all seen these commercials of, oh, we'll get your paycheck up to 2 days early. Well, yeah, you can get your paycheck up to 2 days early. Like Chime and NetSpend, those people, when they see a incoming pending arch credit, they'll just give it to you. They'll release it and give it to you.
Right. It's kind of
Not
like a little,
banks.
it's like a mini loan. It's like a
Yeah.
little payday loan. That's what that really means. It doesn't mean they're giving you your money. They're actually loaning it to you a couple days ahead of time.
Yeah. So that's why you're not going to see this credit, or you're seeing like everybody's saying Chase and Wells Fargo is, well, I have a pending credit. Well, yeah, it is going to be pending until the 16th when they do all their processing. And then it'll actually be an actual credit in your account. So that's the hiccup on that one.
Yep. However, they will start dropping, so you are going to see money next week. That's for sure. It's in the books.
But I mean, it's only $1,400. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do with it, but save it for a rainy day.
I mean, if you're a married couple, you're getting $2,800. So all of a sudden, it's like, ooh.
Yeah, but save it for a rainy day, because a lot of people don't have a significant amount of money in the bank for an emergency, like this pandemic. Nobody had that kind of money to last a fucking year. Nobody did.
Or more.
Yeah. So, I mean, save it for an emergency. Besides, one of my friends, I never used to be able to save money. And even today, I still have a hard time saving money. But one of my friends is like, I just like the way it looks in my account. And she drove that into my head for, I don't know, years before she died. She's like, and occasionally she would just pull up her account and go, look at all these zeros. Look at that. She says, doesn't that look great? And I'm like, yes, Sherry, it looks so good. And at times I was being facetious, but I mean, it kind of got. I mean, she was happy because she's like, look at how it looks in my account.
Yeah, good thing to do is let it drop in there and then take a nice picture of it, screenshot.
Yeah. But if you can save it, by all means, save it. But, I get it. You might be behind on rent. You might be behind on a car payment. You might be behind on your electric bill because you may not have been working for the past year. I get it. So, I mean, it's like, oh, I got $1,400. I can catch up on some bills.
Yeah, it all depends on how your banks work. Some banks have different deadlines for certain receivables and that kind of thing. So it's possible some got theirs, and it's also possible people are just lying, saying they got it when they really didn't.
Unless you see them walking out of Walmart with TVs stacked up on top of each other, they got it.
Yeah, TVs are sold out at Walmart, by the way. I'm just going to buy a set of new tires for my car, which will be about $300 to $400. The remaining $3,800 will go into savings.
There you go.
That's the plan. Sounds like a good plan. Man, there's a few little tidbits.
But winter's over, Nadia. You should have bought the new tires before winter, not after winter. But I get it. I've done the same thing before too.
Yeah, but in Texas, we don't usually get. I think she's in Texas. We're in Texas, right? Usually don't get snows and don't have to worry about snow tires or that kind of problem. So the show that I was talking about last night, that Alex Rodriguez, J-Lo's former main squeeze, there were rumors about him in a TV show called Southern Charm. Any idea what that is?
Well, was he Southern?
He's not Southern.
Well, then
he might be charming, but there's a show. He has
no charm.
I don't know what Southern Charm is. What is Southern Charm? Somebody tell me. But anyway, there's a girl on there, a woman on there. Her name is Madison LaCroix. who was there was rumors of him and her for some reason. Don't know why. Don't really care. Just passing on the news.
So,
And
well, go ahead, finish your thought.
and that's what got back to J-Lo. And I don't know if she jumped the gun or if there was something there, but she didn't like what she was hearing, so she just called off everything. I mean, I guess they made it mutual, but that's what they say, right? You kind of okay. Southern Charm star Madison LaCroix is keeping her cards close to her vest about Alex Rodriguez and Jennifer Lopez's reported split. You kind of caught me off guard, she said at her hair salon on Friday, declining to comment further. If you guys know Andy Cohen, the host from, he's always on Bravo. You know, Andy Cohen does What's Happening Live or Look What Happens Next or something like that. Revealed during a reunion special for Southern Charm that she had been seeing a very famous married ex-Major League Baseball player. So, and that's the kind of stuff that came out. Okay, now I'm going to show you something here because if he was messing around with this instead of J-Lo, I think he took a step down. That's Madison.
Well, maybe he likes white meat.
I mean, and you compare that to that.
Well, trash does not compete with class at all. Oh, look, there's trash.
So,
oh, and there's class.
If that's true, Alex, yo dumbass.
So I don't know if this is Southern Charm or not,
That's
but
just me.
When I first moved to Lexington, and that would be in the region of Kentucky, and I was at one of the groceries up there, and I don't know what it is with Southerners, but you know how you have your self checkout lanes. Mm-hmm. Well, there's like 4 self checkout lanes, and these Southerners are in one line for 4 self checkout lanes. So I just walked up, stood behind some guy. He left. I started checking out, and this woman started yelling at me that I jumped the line. And I'm looking at her, and I'm like, "There's 4 lines, and y'all stand in one line. I don't know what the hell you doing. I got places to go. I got things to do." And she goes, "Well, so much for Southern hospitality." I said, "Bitch, I'm from the fucking North. I don't care about Southern hospitality. Once again, I got places to go. I got things to do. I don't got time to fucking whack around or, you know, and then people in the South, God bless their heart. God bless their heart. They don't care if they arrive there in 5 minutes or 5 hours. They just don't move quick at all. They completely, utterly fucking clueless.
Some people, yeah, 100%.
I mean, move like you got a goddamn cause in life.
That's funny.
Now I'm the one moving so fucking slow because, you know, I've gained 900 fucking pounds and I can't breathe when I walk. I can't breathe when I sit. I can't breathe at all.
Yeah, we got to do something about that, man.
I know. I'm a fucking cow. Tip me over, I'll fall down.
It's time to do something about that. Shauna says we're dividing by 4. Savings, bills, investment, Christmas. Not a bad way to do it. Snoopy in San Antonio.
Snoop, you just missed my explanation on why you're not getting your money until the 16th or the 18th or 17th or whatever it is.
We were looking for you, Snoopy. We were looking for you early. Bam was like, "Where's Snoopy? Where's Snoopy?"
I was. So I'm just going to give you the synopsis of it real quick. When an arch debit comes into a bank, there's a date attached to it. And the banks, that date is fucking law to them. They do not release that money until that date comes around. So on the 16th or whenever your bank at midnight, if your bank does processing at midnight, credits and debits, that's when that money will be put into your account. Now, Chime and NetSpend and all those other people that say, "Oh, we'll get your paycheck up to 2 days early." Well, that's because when they see an urgent credit coming in, they just release it. They give it to you.
Right. What we were saying just a few minutes ago, those companies, those banks that give you, oh, get paid up to 2 days earlier. They're doing like a little mini, it's like a payday loan. They're advancing you your money because they know they're guaranteed to get theirs. Once it comes through the system, they know they're getting the money.
Yeah, but that date that comes along with that arch credit to any national bank, Chase, Wells Fargo, First National, First of America, whatever, that date on that arch credit is law. They will not release it until that date.
Yep. So for most of you, the 16th, well, overnight until the 17th, that's when your money will drop.
I know it sucks. It does. It sucks.
If you have one of those banks like Chime or a NetSpend account or that kind of thing, yeah, you might get it. You might get it a little earlier.
Yeah, so, usually when they see a credit coming in, they release it to you.
Bam, down here in the valley, we don't have winter. The coolest it will did down is in the 30s pretty much all season. All season tires and wipers down here in South Texas, except for this past winter, which we got nailed nasty.
I would think you guys go through wipers like people go through underwear up here with all that dust and dirt and everything flying around. It probably tears your wipers up.
Rich people's problems don't interest me. I agree 100%. Is anybody sad for J-Lo and A-Rod? No.
Hell no.
Not at all. Not at all. I think there's something wrong with J-Lo. When you've had 5 broken engagements, I think you need to start looking at yourself, not the guy. Bam.
What?
And not you, Bam. I mean, bam at that comment.
What?
That's what I say.
Well, you know, she is
J-Lo.
High maintenance.
I mean, you
can look at somebody and go, "Oh, that motherfucker high maintenance." Just from where they look, you know they high maintenance.
Her maintenance.
If you can't afford the maintenance, keep on stepping.
Her maintenance is so high, you can't even put a gauge. You can't even gauge it how high her maintenance is. How high maintenance she is.
She lowered her standards when she did that movie with that Cardi Ho.
Yeah. That was on earlier today. I just caught the tail end of it when they were all getting arrested and all this and that.
Well, you didn't miss much.
No, it's anyway. You know, somebody's got to tell J-Lo, go to the mirror, look at yourself. Go and look at yourself, really, and just.
And she's
hard to come down to reality when you got $1 billion. It's hard. I know it is.
You know, she's going to walk up to that mirror and go, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the most drop-dead gorgeous one of all?"
I mean, she's up there. She ain't wrong. Watch What Happens Live is the name of the show. That's right. I used to like that dude.
Oh, there's a clan I can do without, and thank God they are going off fucking air. I cannot stand these hoes.
I wouldn't care if they were off the air or not. I don't watch them anyway. It's so unbelievable.
Oh, I have never seen one episode. I don't care to see one episode. I never will see one episode. But you know, the commercials, there's like, you got not Kim, Chris going, this will be our final season. And then 2 minutes later, or 2 seconds later, did we make the right decision? Yes, bitch, you did. We don't care about you.
Yeah. I forgot all about you guys yesterday. I was so sleepy with the vaccine. Manny. What, man? He fell asleep by 7:30. We talking about the vaccines. No, some of the viewers, I think Marisa got her second one. Marisa, if you're still around, she was feeling kind of funky a little bit, but she's out shopping today, so I guess she's all right.
Yep, she made it. She's free and clear.
It was a Pfizer. She had the Pfizer. I'm getting my Pfizer on Wednesday.
Yep, in about 14 days. In about 14 days from now, she's fully vaccinated. She can't get it. She can't give it. She's good to go. She can go hug grandma now, like these stupid commercials you're seeing. Oh, look, I got vaccinated. I haven't hugged grandma in a year. And here you go running to grandma. Okay, I get that you're excited to see grandma. I mean, I still wish I had a grandma. I don't. All my grandmas are gone, but I miss my grandmas because, goddamn, they could cook.
Well, that's not what Fauci will lead you to believe. If anybody still believes in that freaking dude.
Oh, that motherfucker's ignorant. He's stupid. I think Cardi B has more common sense in her left whatever than he has in his whole entire fucking body.
He's going to say, you still can't do anything you were doing before. The same thing. Keep your mask on, social distance. Nothing is going to change.
But he's already said that if you're vaccinated, you can hang out with other vaccinated people. And you can take your social distancing down from 6 feet down to 3 feet. Okay, well, great. We can social distance 3 feet apart. That means we can sit at the damn dinner table together, but we still can't make love.
6 feet to 3 feet, huh?
Yeah, that's what he says. But once again, Fauci, he's a fucking moron.
Go pick a house anywhere in this country. Go inside and see how far everybody is apart from each other.
I bet they are ass cheek to ass cheek to ass cheek on that damn
Yes.
sofa.
Manny, I read a statement that they supposedly are still together and working things out. The engagement is off only. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I think, you know what? I don't really care one way or the other. But I think if Alex is smart, he'll run for the hills. Do they have a kid together? I don't think so.
I don't think she has any kids.
She's got kids.
Oh, she does?
Yeah.
Must be with Mark Antony?
Yep, I believe so.
I didn't know she had children.
I don't remember. I know Mark had his own also. So, yeah. Anyway, whatever happens to them, good luck.
You know, it's good that celebrities can keep their children out of the limelight. I never knew she had fucking kids.
I believe she does, unless I'm wrong. I can find out real quick in a second here. No hope for the rest of us.
I gotta take this goddamn dog out. It just, oh my God, it's killing me.
If J-Lo is out.
Come on, stupid. Let's go. God, nobody likes you.
I know, right? Somebody like J-Lo can get cheated on. But again, that's just...
goddamn air, motherfucker.
Bam, don't kill that dog, please. But seriously, if somebody like J-Lo gets cheated on, I mean, you know what? That goes to show you they're just regular people. Just because they got money doesn't make them any more special. They have the same problems as regular people. They're just people. They're not magical people. They're just people. They just happen to have bigger bank accounts and fake body parts. So, yeah. But that goes to show you that. That's right. Some couples have an open relationship. Yes, that's true too. At the same time, that's nobody's business, and not everybody understands that. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. Oh, I can't stand them. Yeah. Yes, I read something about they're not over yet. Yeah, if she thinks he's cheating, it'll be over. Trust is an issue. Great idea. Let's see. Where am I here? A little bit behind. Bam. Can't you do the weight loss surgery again? It is possible. I'll ask him as soon as he gets back. They're legalized loan sharks. Yeah, pretty much exactly what it is. I don't think they charge you for it though. I think they just, I don't know. Maybe they do. And those little bank fees, right? My sister's was available today. Oh, that's awesome. ERCOT keeps getting sued. Got sued by the city of San Antonio. ERCOT will be no more pretty soon, I believe. That was a very bad situation that Texas went through because of them. Horrible. Never should have happened. Good, they should be sued. If not, they'll just go on with no upgrades, no improvements until the next disaster.
All right, now lay down and quit staring at me.
I know, and the part that was bad was...
Quit polluting my damn...
The part that was bad was, what if this was a freaking hurricane that would have hit us like directly? We've been getting hurricanes.
Carl.
We've been getting hurricanes going by us. We luckily haven't had a hit, but imagine a direct hit. We'd be in freaking trouble. We were watching 2020 Liam Neeson movie, Honest Thief, on Amazon Prime earlier. Any good? I was watching this little movie called The Good Lie. Anybody hear about this movie? Never heard of it before. The Good Lie.
Never heard the Good Lie, but Honest Thief is really good. I love Leslie Nielsen or Liam Neeson.
The Good Lie is with what's her name from Legally Blonde?
Reese Witherspoon.
Reese Witherspoon, and these a family or people from Africa, from Sudan. Most of their family gets wiped out by terrorism over there, and eventually they get granted access and entry into the U.S. and they're learning the culture and everything. Uh, yeah, it's interesting, nice little movie. If you got a chance to see it, it's called The Good Lie. Hey, Lori's here.
Hello,
Welcome.
Lori.
You caught us this time. Are they working on the kid vaccine yet? As far as I know, they probably are, but they haven't. There's not a lot of talk about that. I wonder if that's is that too strong for a child? I mean, the full dose. I wonder if they can give it in smaller doses. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Definitely something to look into. Vaccines, children. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Fauci is a freaking joke. Surprised he's still there. Like, there's another puppet. Bam, are you muted? I wanted my husband to get the shingles preventative shot today at our local pharmacy, but because he had his first COVID shot yesterday, he has to wait 2 weeks. You know, that's pretty cool. I saw that. I didn't know that there was I guess it's a vaccine for shingles. I've never had shingles. I don't want shingles. I hear shingles sucks. But if you can get a vaccine to prevent it, I mean, does it really prevent it? I'm interested in that. Very interested in that. Marisa, I'm good today. Arm is a little sore for the most part, but the shopping spree just made it all feel so much. I'm sure it does. It doesn't help one bit. And if you can carry all those bags, you know, with your shot arm, then you're doing okay. No, they have their own kids from past exes. Okay. So she does have kids, but she's got her own. I wonder if it was her and Mark Anthony. I think so, right? I'm gonna ask somebody. I have an authority on J-Lo. Real quick. All right. I got a response in record time, I guarantee you. 375. That's how much you won? A-Rod has 2 daughters. J-Lo has the twins with Mark Anthony. It's hard to take Fauci, fake Fauci. It's hard to take, I like that, fake Fauci. It's hard to take Fauci serious when he's changed his mind every day. I know, back and forth. Double mask, triple mask. Mask is not enough. A mask might be too much. I still believe in science, but the constant back and forth is confusing and unreliable. It really is. It really is.
Well, and that's why I refuse to take that Johnson & Johnson shot, because it makes no sense. How can they say it's 85% effective against serious illness, and then in the next breath turn around and say it's 100% effective against hospitalization? Well, how can you be 85% effective against serious illness, which will put you in the hospital, and then turn around and say we're 100% effective against hospitalization? Makes no fucking sense to me.
Yeah.
Ooh, body parts.
Yep, money and fake body parts.
Well, I'll sell some body parts for money.
What I don't know, there's A-Rod on Shark Tank right now. I think that was him. That's what I want to know. I'm trying to remember original J-Lo movies or whatever. Do you think she got her body parts worked on in the back in the trunk? Is any of that artificial?
I would say yes.
Because she already had kind of a generous bottom.
Yeah, I mean, even when she did the movie Selena, which I think was her first movie that was a come-out movie, I mean, she had an amazing ass. I mean, her chest was lacking, but her no, well, I think her nose is pretty much still the same.
I think her nose was the same.
But I mean, I'd say she definitely got breast implants, and she probably had maybe a thigh lift done.
We didn't run the insurance yet to see if the previous shot is covered 100%. Paul, we will see in 2 weeks. When we got hit by Hurricane Dolly, I never lost electricity or cable, and man, that wind was bad. Yeah, we didn't get that one so hard. I think the effects of shingles are minimized, but not like completely takes you out of it, right?
You got to be careful with shingles.
We're talking about that there's a vaccine now that says to prevent shingles.
There is. I've had it. Let's see. I had my vaccine 4 years ago. But you got to get like a booster in like another year. So once you have one shot, you got to get a booster in a year. But you got to be careful with shingles because they run along your nerves. So wherever you have nerves, it's possible you can have shingles. Well, Jamie, my deceased husband, he had shingles and it came down his head all the way into his right eye. And he was so miserable. And it got so bad there that they thought that he was going to lose his eye. But
from shingles.
Yeah. So you got to be careful with shingles. They are pretty much what it is. It's chicken pox, but just for adults. And what it does is wherever you have nerves, and you have nerves all over your body, shingles can break out and run right along that nerve.
Hope nobody ever gets that anymore. That sounds pretty bad.
Well, get that vaccination, but you got to be careful with the vaccination. If you have any kind of an immune system issue, this is a live shingles is a live vaccine. So you are actually being shot up with a live shingle. So it can cause a breakout if you have an immune issue.
That freaking sucks.
So just keep that in mind.
So it's like the flu thing. We're going to give you a flu shot, so we're going to give you the flu so that you can prevent the flu.
Okay, the flu shot does not give you the flu.
All right.
It is a dead vaccine.
Do any ladies here collect Ray Dunn ceramics? Just wondering. Don't know what that is. Some people do. J-Lo had twins with Mark Anthony. Okay, that's what I keep hearing. So she does have her own.
Wasn't Cleopatra in love with the Mark Anthony?
Yeah, Shonda collects dust and strays. There you go.
I collect dust too, Shonda.
J-Lo was chunky as a fly girl and mostly wore pants, so I couldn't tell if she had the same booty. Well, if she wore tight pants, you could tell. I think she
wore a lot of Spanx in her life.
I think it was a lot. It was a lot there, but it wasn't an ideal shape. You can see that from the Selena movie. It was not the ideal shape, although it was large.
Well, it wasn't no apple-shaped ass, that's for sure.
Apple bottom?
Wasn't no apple bottom. More like a orange bottom.
Booty, man. You can say it. Booty. All right. Her butt, her ass, her
arse. Her arse.
Her arse, like they like to say.
The English call it an arse.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
They call it an arse, but they'll say the C word all day long.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Marie. Hola, guys. It's a madhouse here on the island. I'm sitting outside on my balcony watching the craziness on Padre Boulevard. Also, a drug bust in Port Isabel before the dealer morons could get over to the island, and a 4-year-old drowned in a pool. Oh, man.
She has crackhead drama. I love crackhead drama.
Dang, where are you staying
so
at?
So entertaining.
So much info. Marie, yeah, you got to send us those updates.
Crackhead drama is so much fun to watch.
Damn. Where on the island are you at? That's interesting. And I hope it. I was hoping the island wouldn't be like that, but nobody's gonna listen. Once they lifted that, he should have freaking waited till after. If he's gonna lift it, I always said wait till. Okay, so Biden wants regular people now, everyone, the rest of the general public, to get vaccinated starting May 1st, right?
Yep.
Should have waited till then to open up if you're going to open up your mandate, your mask mandate and everything else. Wait till then. Don't
But
do
you know,
it before spring break when you know people are going to go wild and not even care about their freaking masks.
even though you have a shot, you just can't go out and do whatever you want to do. You got to wait till it gets in your system and, gets built up in your system, which takes about 14 days. And according to Pfizer and Moderna, you're not fully vaccinated until you had both shots and waited for 14 days.
Yeah.
Now, Johnson & Johnson, I ain't even going to cover that motherfucker because I don't trust that one.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Wow, so a lot going on South Padre. Man, you should go see your doctor. Why do you got to see my doctor for? What did I do?
Is it a plastic surgeon?
Shingles?
What are you saying, Shonda? You saying he needs liposuction? You saying he needs a nose job? What are you saying here?
Should I walk around looking like this?
You need Botox.
Yeah. Geez, that's a lot of things going on. Yes, it is. Hey, Lopito, I get my Pfizer vaccine tomorrow. I'll be taking 2 extra strength Tylenols an hour before. Why? It doesn't hurt that bad. It doesn't.
Because they tell you not to take any Advil before or any kind of pill before this.
Yeah, don't take that, man. It's not worth it. It doesn't hurt. You barely feel the shot itself.
It's no worse than a flu shot.
It'll be worse in a couple days. It gets a little sore, and that's it. I mean, mine has been 10 days already or something like that, and I don't feel anything. I'm pushing on it.
Oh, are you normal?
I'm normal.
No, you're not, because we can't say normal anymore.
Except for the occasional twitch now. I'm just kidding.
We can't say normal anymore.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, don't take that. You don't need that. And it's just a little soreness on the site of the injection.
Yeah, it's no worse than a pinch.
Yeah, it's not that. It's
not like if you sat on a tack or something, that's about all it is.
Not even that. You know what hurts more? When they put that needle to when you do a blood labs, that hurts more than the injection did. So
yeah, it hurts more because motherfuckers usually can't hit a vein.
Yeah,
that's why that hurts more.
Shingles are painful. The vaccine helps. Hope so. I refuse the vaccine. Hey, Phil, there's my boy Phil from the UK. Nice to see you, buddy. How are things in the UK? How's your weather over there? Everyone, welcome Phil. Phil's a good guy.
Yeah, we were just talking. Maybe you can, Phil, put some perspective on this for us. Y'all say arse in place of ass because you don't say ass, but you'll drop that C word like there's no fucking tomorrow. What's up with that?
You know what C word we're talking about, Phil?
I would think you next Tuesday.
Phil, I wouldn't mind having you on live with us, man. Phil's accent, Phil's from over there, and he's just southeast of London, if I'm not mistaken. And good guy there. Let us know, Phil. I remember watching J-Lo on Money Train. Well, he's Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson. Yeah, that was a good movie. That was an action movie. But I think my favorite J-Lo movie was that one I told you about before, An Unfinished Life.
Let's see. Mine. Oh my God. Let's see. I liked Enough. I liked Selena.
I mean, Selena was good, yeah, but that was sad for me. For me, I was sad. Selena should still be alive and kicking.
She should be.
Just freaking upset that biatch is still alive. Oh, did she die or she's still in prison?
She's still in prison, last I read.
Freaking wench. Surprised nobody shanked her yet.
Yolanda Jones. It was Yolanda something.
Yolanda. No, it's not Jones. It's a Spanish.
Perez.
No. You want to say her name? Freaking biatch. Me, I'm getting my second, if that's you're asking me. Part 2. Lupito's getting his first one. Okay, gotcha. Ass. That's right. Ass. Yeah, but we hear Europeans and Great Britain, I want to think. It's always arse. A-R-S-E. Why is that? Is ass that much of a bad... Is that a bad word over there?
But the C word's not?
They call it Hersidapon.
Hersidapon.
That's a little too way off. Her junk in a trunk. Her rump.
I got some junk in my trunk, let me tell you.
Oh, you live there. Okay, cool. No, and I know. I just was wondering where at they can see all this. Can you see all the way down the strip? It's entertaining to sit outside,
It is, especially when you have crackhead drama.
right? Your doctor can explain these vaccines and viruses. Oh, I don't know. Nowadays it seems like you have to go to a bunch of doctors to get a bunch of different angles and try to figure out which one's the correct one. First is nothing, just soreness at the vaccine site. Yep. Marisa Lou has a slight headache. Other than that, he's good. Oh, he got the second one too. All right, that's cool. I've heard the headache thing. Hope it's not beyond that. What is up, Jimmy the Democrat?
What's up, Jimbo? How you doing?
Okay, our little flight tonight is further delayed.
Lay down. Oh, they're going to continue to delay that thing till tomorrow.
How you doing, James? ¿Qué pasa? Some people bruise really badly. Just some people's skin is tougher. Yeah, some skin.
Well, if you
tones
left a
are
privileged life, your skin is, well, apt to be more bruised.
healthy.
If you led a tough life, your skin is a lot tougher and won't bruise near as easy. So, if you're privileged, you're going to bruise. If you're not privileged, you won't bruise.
So basically, if you never lifted a finger in your life and you never used a muscle, you're going to bruise.
Your name would be Karen.
But that's true. I get it. It is true.
Karen the Snowflake.
Everybody says, "Yo, Jimmy, I have shots 3 times daily every day due to diabetes." Oh, wow.
You should check into like the pump or that thing that looks like a Tide Pod that sits on your skin and like it does it automatically for you. So it's folks, like one prick for a week and then you're done.
Yeah, you should look in. I don't know. It's not. I guess it's not for everyone either, but
it's not. But thank God I'm not a diabetic because I could not shoot myself up with the needle. That's why I can't do drugs.
I am, but if I was a type 1 diabetic, I'd be dead because I couldn't do that every day. Yeah. I couldn't do it every day.
Let alone be walking away from that needle. I don't care how tiny or how small it is. I could not bring myself to do it.
Yep, I'd be dead. I don't know what I would do. Glad I don't have to go there. We saw a 1997 Double Team with Dennis Rodman. Oh, that was a horrible movie.
That was a freak. That guy, Dennis Rodman, is a freak.
Dennis Rodman, Van Damme, and Ricky Rourke. Wow, Mickey had a horrendous bitch job. Yeah, plastic. Oh my goodness. Have you seen what he looks like? He looks so freaking weird. I was comparing his younger look to now. I know. Watch a movie. Oh, you remember this? I own this movie. It's called Year of the Dragon, where he plays a detective in New York City, fighting crime in Chinatown. And that's when he was normal.
You know, it's funny. Sometimes you can look at somebody and look at right around their eyes, especially, and go, "Oh, that motherfucker's had work done." But you know, the one thing about Joan Rivers, you could look at her.
Like this.
Yeah, you knew she had work done, but every time you looked at her, she never looked like she had work done. But you knew she did.
Oh, she didn't hide that. Everybody knew she had work done.
Well, yeah, I mean, she passed away on the butcher table.
That's her name, Yolanda Saldivar.
Salvador.
Freaking biatch.
Xiao.
Pardon me, botch job. I like bitch job better. That was funny. That was good. Selena Killers, Yolanda Saldivar. Yeah. I hate even repeating that name. I like J-Lo and Made in Manhattan.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, that was funny. I forgot about that movie. That was good. And 8. I don't know about 8. What's 8? Was she in a movie called 8?
I don't think I've seen 8.
8. 8. No. Don't know. What is 8?
I don't know.
But these 8.
Me. Well, 8 follows 7.
What's 8? Except, a number after 7.
And before 9.
That's right. I don't want to say that name again either. I have Rolling Veins. So more often I bruise depending on the phlebotomist. Some have good hands. Oh, some of these ladies, it's mostly, I've never had a dude do a lab on me, but some of them go in, it's like, bam, it's done. I'm like, that's it? That was already?
I had I used to go to a doctor in Cincinnati and have procedures done every month. They would go in and burn some of my nerves or do some things to cut down on the pain in my back. And they had an issue finding veins with me for the drug because they put an IV in me and then sedate me because the needles they put in me were just like painful. And they could never find a damn vein to put it in. And then when they did find it, they used it so damn much that it scarred where it took years to heal so it could ever be used again.
Mm.
But I had one lady, she come in, plop, and I'm like, you're the first one that gets it right on the first time. And I said, what do you do? Because all these other ones, they treat me like a pincushion.
Yeah.
And she goes, well, your veins don't run up and down, they run sideways. So when they stick it in, they're trying to go straight in where they need to go in sideways.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah.
And so every time I tell these people, I'm like, my veins run sideways. And then once they know that, they're like, oh, right in. Well, fucking look at that shit. I'm no longer a pincushion.
Jimmy, you got your first on Thursday. Didn't even bruise. Yeah, mine didn't bruise. It just felt sore. I think if you've got skin like Bam's, I bet you bruise a lot easier.
Well, that, and I will tell you this: the shingles vaccine, that is extremely thick. You feel it going in, and your arm will hurt for about 8 days.
Yeah, no thanks.
So, I mean, but don't be afraid of it. I mean, it's a great vaccine.
Carlos, what's up, Carlos, my man? What are you doing now? Where are you at, Carlos?
Well, it looks like he's in front of a bunch of flowers or poppies or
something. Got the shades on, all bald looking still, or did you start to grow that back yet?
Well, I don't know. I think he looks good bald. Good, I mean, he looks fucking sexy bald.
Oh boy,
there's something sexy about a bald man.
Carlos, you got a fan, buddy. Should bring you on live. Howdy, ma'am.
Yeah, Jimmy, we can't say mama anymore. You must not have been here yesterday.
Yeah, this is a snowflake free zone. You can say whatever the hell you want to say in this place.
It's parental unit number 1 or parental unit number 2.
I just tell them to use a pediatric butterfly in my hand. That's easier on me that way. Oh, interesting.
Or birth giver and sperm donor.
You mean like right here, right on the? I don't know if they can do that there, can they? Oh, you mean when they draw blood? Yes, they can draw it there, but not for a vaccine or something. Jimmy, okay, I'm type 1. I was born with it. Can't have a pump. They've talked to me about it. An artificial pancreas. Bummer. There's got to be a better way. I've talked about this to other people. In 2021, in this day and age, there's got to be a better way to deliver insulin or almost any medication without having to get a freaking injection.
Seriously.
You know what I mean?
Can't you put the motherfucker in a pill? Like a one that dissolves on your tongue or something and it hits your system instantly?
Or you drink something, that gets soaked up even quicker. Why? Eye drops, even?
Seriously, yes.
I mean, come on. Scientists, do something. That's a problem.
I mean, if Star Trek can take a little thing in their hand and run it over your body like this and look at it and go, okay, well, yeah, you're on stage 4 cancer. Hang on, let me go get a vaccine for you. Right. And then they come back out and go, all right, you're good to go. You'll live for another 300 years. Why the fuck can't we have something like that?
It's about time. My husband is type 2 diabetic neuropathy and squamous, whatever that is, cell carcinoma in his face because he is very white and worked in the sun for 15 years with TechStat. Oh, man, for real?
So does he have that disease where he's pretty much allergic to the sun? Because there's some people out there that have that. I don't know what it's called.
Does he have to stay? Does he have to stay out of the sun, or does he have to wear a special cream or lotion or whatever? Because in Texas, it's hard to avoid the sun.
Yeah.
Was 8 the one about the female criminal syndicate? Oh, there was a Jennifer 8. I remember that movie. That wasn't hers. Oh, here you go. She meant enough.
That's a good movie.
Autocorrect. Enough, not 8 was the one that she was talking about. 8 was the one, and enough was the one where she was a battered wife. Remember, the dude was very controlling.
But she tore his ass up.
Beat the crap out of him, and it was beautiful.
Yeah, it was. Well, she even killed him.
Yeah, that was a good movie. I didn't dig her hair when she cut it short, though. Not a fan of short hair like that.
It was a wig. Sorry. It was a wig.
Sorry, not sorry. I know, but in the movie.
Monster-in-Law. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that was good, except for the freaking Fonda, Jane Fonda.
I loved it when she was bitch slapping Jane Fonda around the house.
I'm not so Fonda Jane. Get it?
Come on, Jane Fonda's a good actress. She plays Karen's. She plays Karen's extremely well.
I give her that. Yes, Enough was awesome. Yeah, it was. Far, far away. Where are you at, man? Are you still running? What else we got to do for you, Carlos? Tell me. What else I got to do for you? You know you're still running. What else I got to do for you? I got to have you on the show too. We got to talk about this. You need some exposure. Mr. 305 in the house.
Who's 305?
305 is Miami. It's a Pitbull. We call Carlos. He kind of looks like Pitbull, the rapper, the singer, the artist. You ever seen Pitbull?
Bring Carlos back up. Let me take a look again. Yeah, a little bit. I can see it.
Okay, here we go. You're gonna get to see him live and in person, buddy.
All right.
Carlos, take a no, wrong one.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Carlos, you can join us for a few minutes. In a little while since you've been on. I just sent it to you.
Put him on top.
Yeah, hey, okay. Hold on. She said, "Oh, Carlos, we miss you, bud." Sorry, Bam. I'm the Carlos fan club president. Oh, Bam wants to join.
Jimmy, I might be taking points away from you.
Hey, get a room. That's all I'm going to say. Yes, the butterfly needles are thinner and used on kiddos. Yeah, I know, but I'm not a fan of the hand ones.
My veins love pediatric needles. Okay, I'm just telling you right from the get-go. We like pediatric needles.
I would rather get the injection right there where they usually do it. This one for me hurts more for some reason.
Because your hand is very thin-skinned.
I'm very sorry to hear that, Lori and Hilda. Yeah, type 2 sucks. Type 1, they all suck. Diabetes sucks. Squamous cell is carcinoma, it's cancer. Dang.
Oh, that sucks.
So does he got to be out of the sun? He can't be in the sun, or
sometimes with the medication that cancer patients are on, the sun breaks down. It gets absorbed up into the skin and it breaks down the medication and it does absolutely no good. So there's actually medication that says avoid all sun if possible.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I've seen that. Yeah. Just like one of my, I think it's isn't it blood pressure medicine? You can't eat you can't eat grapefruit.
Why would you want to anyway? It's a vile, disgusting thing.
Grapefruit is so good with sugar. Unfortunately, with sugar.
Well, yeah, you got to put like 25 cups of fucking sugar on it.
Yeah, that's good.
At that point, you just may as well open up a bag of sugar and start sucking.
Yeah. Elizabeth Ramos, where you been, woman?
What's going on there, Elizabeth?
Jesus, you become school board, a school board member, and you freaking disappear from the planet. People should listen to Pip. Uh-oh. People should listen to Pitbull when he tries to warn against socialism. Oh, yeah, I played that before. No sun at all. Dang, how does that work? Bam, you're gonna have to hurry up, buddy. How does that work? No sun. Does he got to be constantly covered up, or you just can't be in it? Period. You just can't be in it. Period. Thank you, Nadia. Ladies and gentlemen, I see grapefruit is hella healthy. Sugar and honey. Great for your tummy. Yeah, but I can't with my medication I'm taking. It won't let me. Without further to do, Mr. Carlos Elizondo. How you doing, man?
I'm doing.
You out of town too?
Yep.
Living the hotel life, just like me?
Most definitely.
Isn't that fun? How are you, man? How long are you out? How long are you out this time?
On Friday.
Oh, okay. And how long were you out?
About 3 months.
Carlos, this is Bam. Bam, this is Carlos.
What's going on there?
What's up, Bam?
Well, I'm the asshole.
No.
Yep, I'm an asshole. A friendly asshole, but I'm an asshole.
He's our resident. What do you want to call it?
He's motherfucker dropper.
F-word dropper. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I've heard about you.
Well, my reputation precedes me.
Yeah, he was on at Osmo one night, and he was dropping F-bombs all over the place. And the next day,
part of the teeter.
Say what?
Be a teeter, so it'll be a balance.
No, there's no balance with him. He just drops them as they come.
Yep, and you're in a hotel as well. Probably the same name that Manny's in, because the decor is very similar.
I can't tell if the lamps are round or square.
I'll leave the light on.
No, that's cool. So, as far as we know, you're still running for city commissioner?
That's correct.
Yep.
District 3.
For district.
What city?
Yeah, it's in Brownsville. It's in Brownsville.
Oh.
Got a lot of familiar faces again running this time.
Once again, if you want something different, you need to do something different.
Like cut your hair.
So if you want something different, vote for someone different.
Yeah, that's what we try to tell people in Brownsville, but I don't.
That doesn't work. I guess I don't know. They like the same stuff over and over and over again.
So like they love the same assholes being in power, just kind of like we have over in Congress, doing the same shit, fucking it all up,
and then they complain.
Because it's not what they want.
They didn't expect that. They didn't expect that was going to happen.
Right? It's like,
they told me they were going to change. They told me they were going to drop the.
See, that's the one thing I love about Democrats. They will tell you anything to get that fucking job.
And the Democrats,
Nancy even told her constituents, lie to them if you have to. Just make sure you get reelected.
And the people who vote Democrat just are suckers for it every single time.
Yeah, they
you give them a chicken dinner plate with some tortillas, and you got their vote. That's all it takes. So you're gonna have to step up your game and maybe give them a steak plate or something. Chicken, right? Chicken is the magic food.
Yep.
So who are you running up against?
There's 2 other individuals that put their name in the hat. Roy de los Santos and Jessica Puente Bradshaw.
Okay. Yeah, I know Jessica was running, so she's in the 3rd also.
Right. She's in the 3rd.
All right.
Maybe you next week you can have all 3 of them on and you can do a debate.
Yeah, this is definitely an unofficial interview. We're just chit-chatting with Carlos here. Nothing major right now. Just wanted to catch up. Hadn't seen him for a while. So you're busy out there doing firefighter work, assistance, or that kind of thing, or what are you doing?
No, actually, I'm doing nursing.
Oh,
nursing?
Okay.
Right.
They got a shortage over there where you're at, or is it?
Yeah, I have the COVID stuff going.
COVID is bad where you got a lot of hospitalizations, or are they just? Is it have to do with COVID?
Yeah, it's exactly the only thing.
That's the only thing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that freaking sucks. That I don't know how much longer is this going to go on for. We've even told another year.
That's what I heard.
I don't know, because I can't remember if it was Trump or if it was Biden, but Fauci was talking to somebody else, and there's a hot mic in the room, and Fauci flat out said on this hot mic that COVID is no worse than the common flu. But we can't let that escape.
Yeah.
See, but he's there and
Touch
with
on that.
these people. Carlos is there with these people, and I bet he doesn't. You
I
don't
tell you-
think it's just a regular? It's not like the flu, is it?
No, actually, it's not. It kills just as bad, But
Yeah, I
what
mean, the flu kills people too.
right? They both kill. The thing that they've been seeing, and it's been more regularly, is that when you do recover from the actual COVID, you'll see a lot of tissue damage within the lungs, which the flu doesn't do.
Right.
So that's the major difference. And so a lot of people who are susceptible to, lung issues, and even some that are not, are having scarred lungs, and who knows what the long term effects are. If they do recover, a lot of people do recover, but there's a lot that do not.
I'll
So
tell you, the
what-
long-term effects is asthma, because I never was asthmatic until November of 2019. No,
Mhm.
December of 2019, and that's when I believe I got the corona, because I was outside blowing leaves, and 20 minutes, I'm like, and I'm like, I
Mhm.
know I'm out of shape, but this is ridiculous. It took me 9 hours to catch my breath.
Mhm.
So from what I heard, yes, I've heard breathing issues have become a problem for many people who have had the COVID, and another problem I've heard of coming around is like neurological problems.
Right.
Some people have nerve damage on their arms. They're having strokes all of a sudden, and mini strokes and all that. And they tell them it's permanent. There's nothing we can do. We could try to deal with it, but most likely
Great.
that's a
It's going to
permanent.
fuck up my Neros now.
Yeah. Not only that, a lot of people start getting Guillain-Barré syndrome, like Joe Valdez did. I mean, some people recover from that, but some do not. And then a lot of the things that's going on now, I mean, besides having COVID, now you have all these people, especially the ENTs, that are having a lot of people go in there to their office, that they're having a lot of these fibers in their lungs because of the cheap masks that people are using. So they're inhaling these fibers from these masks that are made in China, and they're lodging themselves into the lungs. And so now they're having a lot of people with those kind of issues as well. So that's something secondary to protecting yourself from the COVID.
See, I told you, masks are not good.
So,
Yeah.
but not all masks, but
Not
a
all
certain
masks.
kind of mask, right?
Right. The cheap ones.
I can't even breathe without a fucking mask. I can't wear them, motherfuckers.
So these little fabric masks that they sell at the dollar store and Walmart, those are no
No
good.
bueno.
You'll know when you have a really sad mask, a really bad one, is when you start feeling it tickle your nose and stuff like that, because the fibers are falling off. Guess where they're going? They're going into your lungs, and they're staying in your lungs. It's not like you can swallow them and just cough them back up. So there's having a lot of issues with that as well.
So it's just as bad as sucking on those goddamn fake cigarette things.
Yeah.
Oh, I would say so.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So, and what I thought when I tried one of those thin masks, the dollar store down, obviously for $1 or $2 or whatever. But you put them on, you can breathe right through, almost like nothing. It's so stretched out that it's like anybody would have to know, what good is that going to do?
Right.
So you use those to appease the Karens.
Yeah, more than anything is to protect the other people, not yourself. Because if you inhale, you're going to inhale the droplets. When you cough or sneeze, it'll stay within your mask. So
yeah,
that's basically what it's for. It's to protect someone else.
Yeah, but even then, that's shady in itself.
Yeah, that is true. That
He
question,
did.
Yeah, he sure did. But Dr. Zavaleta endorses a lot of rats.
Yeah.
Look at the people he's endorsed. Poor guy. The guy's a very smart man, but unfortunately, he's very dumb when it comes to endorsing individuals.
Yeah.
So
why? What's it? There's got to be something in it for him. Either that, or he just doesn't think. He comes to the first guy that comes.
Might be monetary. Just look at the people. All the people he's endorsed have been caught stealing money from someone, and not hundreds of dollars, but thousands and maybe millions of dollars. So maybe he's in it for a reason, a particular reason, or he's in it because he's done something and he doesn't want nobody to tell on him. I don't know.
Right.
Who knows?
The shady stick together.
Are you a doctor, nurse? What are you?
I'm a nurse.
You're what?
You're right back.
I'm going to go with nurse. I can't understand.
Yeah, a nurse.
Okay. So help me, because my best friend's an RN, and really couldn't help me with this question. So I got a question for you. Because this makes absolutely no sense to me. So try to make it make sense. Johnson & Johnson's COVID shot. Their thing is, they say it's 85% effective from serious illness. And then in their next breath, they say it's 100% effective against being hospitalized from corona. So how the hell can you be 85% effective of getting a serious illness? But if you do get that serious illness, you're supposed to be in the hospital. But this shot is supposed to be 100% effective, not going to the hospital. So how the hell does that make any sense?
I think what they're probably referring to, and I don't think anything's 100%. The only thing 100% is death in Texas. So I don't think anything else is 100%. But needless to say, what they're probably saying is that if you get the vaccine, then you probably have an 85% chance of not developing, bilateral pneumonia, ARDS, acute respiratory distress syndrome, on and on and on, anything like that. Maybe that's what they're talking about. And then the 100% that if you do get the vaccine and you do get sick, you're not going to develop these comorbid diseases or symptoms that are going to put you in the hospital. I'm only shooting from the hip, but that's probably what I'm guessing they're going at.
I still ain't getting that goddamn shot. I don't trust that motherfucker.
Carlos, did you get vaccinated because you're in the front lines there?
Oh yeah, I got both of them.
You got them both already?
He got the Pfizer. I bet you $1,000 he got the Pfizer.
You just won $1,000.
And you had no side effects on the second one, the second part? Anything major happened?
The second one was like horrible. Well, I can't say it was horrible. 4 hours of being in bed, trying to sweat off a fever, but then that was it. It was over. 4 hours later, it was done.
And that was it right after you got it? Like immediately after?
No, it was actually the next day.
Oh, crap.
I got it on Saturday afternoon, Sunday morning. The good thing about it, I had the day off, so I just spent the day in bed. Yeah. 4 hours later, it was over.
And it was done, just in and out.
Yeah. Now, see, my friend Kathy got the Pfizer twice, and on the second one, she felt nauseous for like a day and a half.
Mm-hmm. There was a buddy of mine that was out for 2 days. So he got it. Second day, he felt like he had the flu, body aches, the nausea.
But I heard it doesn't stick. It just comes and goes. And
then the next day after that, it was done.
Yeah. Boo, bummer. In the opinion of the Brownsville voter, as a candidate, you have to be cautious of the company you keep, Mr. Carlos.
The only company
I keep there's some shady bitches down there from what I'm hearing.
That's
a good way to put it, man. That's exactly a good way to put it.
Yeah. Company I keep is my family, my wife, my kids. Everybody else is potential voter. You got to talk to everybody. Yeah. Whether they like you or they don't like you. I mean, sometimes they'll have something good to say and sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
But it's good to listen to everybody. That'll make you learn.
Yeah. Try not to start.
I always tell them, I don't give a fuck what you say about me. Just make sure I enjoyed myself. I had a good time. That's all I care about. If you're going to lie about me, just make sure I had fun.
I yelled that.
Yeah, Bam's right. The same furniture and lamp. No, they're different lamps. My lamps are square.
Check it out, dude.
His look round.
I got a green screen just like Bam.
There you go.
Will that work? Will it work?
Works. Yeah, there you go. That's a green screen.
See, I don't have nothing back there because when I put something back there, Manny says I lag.
Yeah, it does. It does something with the signal. The Wi-Fi signal gets all weird.
So I'm thinking it's my camera on my laptop.
Present company excluded, of course. Yeah, right. VAW. Gotcha. You're good. I've had both. I take the flu every other month not to have COVID again.
Oh, is your person home?
Yeah, whatever happened with the flu? The flu kind of like vanished and disappeared.
It's taking a second, backseat to the COVID, I guess.
Taking a hiatus. Let COVID do it. Right. Well, I'll be back next year.
Mm-hmm.
Decreased sensation in the fingers.
Oh, sweet Jesus! Is
again going for the neurological.
Right.
Carlos is 100% correct. I just had this discussion with my doctor. Any surgical masks okay? Like the N95s or those?
Yeah, they're good. I mean, just be careful. Once you start feeling like if they're falling apart, and some of them, you'll see them, they'll get them at the dollar store, the black ones. You wear them for maybe a few hours or something. You start feeling the fuzziness on the inside. If you turn them and put them in light, you see that the fibers are already detaching. And so every time you breathe, you inhale those.
Oh,
Be careful.
man.
Yeah, see, so they're not good for 24 hours. They're only good for like maybe an hour or two.
Made in China, you know.
Yeah.
It's almost better.
That's our
it's
whole
almost,
entire fucking country. It's made in China.
it's almost better to wear a cotton bandana around your face.
Yeah.
You know, if you got a big enough bandana that,
Hmm.
the problem with the bandana is stuff comes from underneath if you just have it hanging, right?
Mm-hmm.
The other day I was at Walmart. I swear I felt something sprayed from the ceiling. It made me sneeze for a long time. I told my husband they're trying to fumigate everyone's shoes, not wearing a mask. Yeah,
It probably is like bleach or Tide or something to like kill all kinds of bacteria that you're walking in with.
You ever see that video where they're going to start to practice in China? Everybody's coming off an airplane. You do this and spin around, and they spray you with every single person got sprayed with that disinfectant or whatever it is.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, and everybody's coming off the airplane. They have to do this and turn around, and they get sprayed. It's like, get out of here.
I mean, I would feel violated. To me, you're violating my body. I mean, I feel like I just got raped or something.
Oh, Jesus. Come on.
I mean, what the fuck is spraying on me?
I
mean, they could be covering you with cow cum. You don't know.
He just said cow cum.
Well, and the reason I say that is because if you look at the ingredients in some of your conditioners, cow cum.
A conditioner.
The good thing I don't use any of that stuff.
Well, you got an open field there, so.
Oh my God, we did not just have this conversation.
Swear to God, if you and it's not in every conditioner, but yeah, if you start reading the ingredients on the back of some of these $high conditioners.
Hey man, where do you go and read all these damn labels?
How come? I don't see it on there. It doesn't say.
Okay, well, first of all, did that?
Sorry, I don't see it says.
Did that conditioner cost like $50 for that little ounce that you got there?
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. Okay, I have to go look at the shampoo in the hotel here. To see
Okay, well, I guarantee it's not going to be in there.
No wonder I've been feeling like a little frisky lately. Every time I have to take a shower. All right, Snoopy's getting to Pfizer in a few days. What should you expect? She should expect just a sore, or you got at the injection site.
Yeah,
that's all.
And we had somebody in here that says they're getting a shot tomorrow, and they're talking about taking 2 Advils or something before the shot. Do you suggest that? Not suggest that? What do you think?
I mean, it'll help for the soreness. I mean, but you can take it afterwards. You're not going to get immediately sore. It'll take a few hours to maybe the next day before you actually feel the soreness in the muscle wherever the injection site is. But will it help? Yeah, it'll help. But it'll probably help once you feel the pain. Take it. You don't have to take it days before.
And it's not that bad of a pain. It's not like
just massage your arm.
Yeah,
well, I wouldn't massage it, but just it'll go away. There's certain movements that I make on my arm, my shoulder, where I can still feel it.
Mm-hmm.
But aside from there, I don't feel anything. It won't be bad. Don't worry about it. The second one is one I'm worried about.
Yeah.
But
Carl,
when you take the second one, it sounds like you should plan on try not do much of anything. If you don't have to go to work or drive or just kind of hang out for a couple
I do that every day. I sit in my damn recliner and watch TV all day.
Well, there you go. Then you don't have to worry about anything.
You'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
Well, just don't call voters stupid like your buddy at Osmo.
I don't.
Yeah,
it's not that they're stupid, okay? Because stupid is forever. Let's just say that right now. Stupid is forever. You can't fix stupid. What they are is they're just ignorant or uneducated. Mm-hmm. So you got to educate them so they know what the fuck they're voting for.
Exactly.
You know what? And it's been attempted. But down here, I don't know if it's the same anywhere else, but down there in Brownsville in the Valley, it's a different animal.
They love it. They love to be educated and re-educated and educated and edumacated.
Yeah, and then they don't do anything about it. They just it's hard to explain that one.
Oh, sweet Jesus, kill that fucking dog.
Hey, Madison's giving a shout out to Carlos.
Yeah, I mean, we've been trying to educate the constituents there in San Francisco for I don't know how many years, but the motherfuckers still vote for that bitch, Nancy. She's my best friend.
That's another phenomenon I can't explain.
So Bam. How you really feel about her?
Oh, Bam loves Nancy, right, Bam?
She's my best friend. She a hoe, but she's my
Oh,
best
yeah.
friend.
I feel violated when they pat me down at the airport. Come on, man.
Yeah, sometimes when I get patted down at the airport, I feel like I need a cigarette, like I just had sex or something.
It'd be bad if you go in the line twice. Then you have
Right?
an issue.
Like, oh, I have to step out. Do I got to come back in again? Okay, I'll come back in. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I feel like telling the motherfuckers they're going to find a highway to hell if they keep going up that way.
Carlos, my 18-year-old is a senior in high school. Before COVID, she wanted to study nursing, but now she's hesitant and scared. Any advice for her?
Well, you make a lot of money, especially a travel nurse. They make a shit ton of money.
Yeah, there's a lot of money in travel nursing, but you know what? Just tell her that there's nothing wrong with going out there and being scared, because you know what? You are going to be in situations where there is, imminent danger to your life because of the stuff that you're going to see. But you know what? Nurses are protected. There's a lot of PPE that they can use. Plus, she can pick a career in nursing that is from bedside to paperwork to, I mean, there's just so many things: pediatrics, adult geriatrics, neurology. There's so many places that you can go as a nurse. Tell her to do it. That's what she likes to do.
Yeah, there are so many different aspects to nursing. It's
I couldn't deal with them damn kids all day long. Oh, hell no.
Oh yeah, Carlos, in case you didn't know, Bam loves Nancy Pelosi and he loves kids too.
Nice.
Oh, I can't stand those fucking things. I hate kids. God damn, do I hate kids. I do. I can't stand little motherfuckers, but at the same point, if one needs help or something, I'll be the first one there to help the son of a bitch. But those little fucking noisemakers that they carry around in the grocery store and they start screaming and carrying on, and I'll yell across the store, "Kill it!" or "Put a tit in its mouth." I mean, shut the motherfucker up.
Oh,
I don't like a lot of noise.
Right.
Children are nothing but noise.
Yeah.
It's a fucking noisemaker is what it is.
Bam, dude.
Oh
man.
Hilda says I had a sore arm for a while, but was really, really sleepy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. I hear from the second one that happens.
Well, Manny, plan on taking a couple of days off so you can sit in your recliner and just.
Well, I get it Wednesday and I don't fly out till Sunday, so hopefully 3 days is enough to.
You should be okay.
I'm already starting to hyperventilate just listening to the effects of the second one.
Okay, well, just breathe.
It's not for everybody. It doesn't. Everybody
go to the kitchen and get a paper bag and
just take it easy afterwards. That's all. That's what you want to do. Get a paper bag.
You should have like comedy hour with Bam.
Every night is comedy hour with Bam.
Well, I try to make people laugh.
Yeah, you do a pretty good job.
Psycholosi. I like that's a new name for Nancy. I like it. Psycholosi.
Don't encourage Bam, Shonda. Don't encourage him. I think he has enough material.
The career opportunities are endless. How about OB or PEDS?
Yeah, that's right.
No, you don't want to be in the OBs. No, stay away from anything that involves children.
Yeah, Bam is available for babysitting. By the way, he charges $1,000 per hour
and $20,000 per scream.
I worked geriatric for over 20 years before going into social services.
Mm-hmm.
I could deal with geriatrics. They're quiet. They sit. They don't bitch. They don't complain.
No,
they just sit there like a rotten egg.
No, they do. It's like their second childhood, except in a bigger body. That's it.
Oh man, see, I couldn't do that. Watching,
well, I joke with Biden because he can't even wipe his own ass anymore. So I mean, he's got to have his diapers changed like every 3 hours.
Oh man.
Biden's not my friend. He's not my friend.
Funny because it's probably true. I'm wondering. Are you running as a slate with Valdez and Erasmo, or just everybody's running doing their own thing? It just happens to look that way, you think?
I'm running my own race. I'm running District 3. I've got plenty of competition. There's 2 other great, candidates running for that district. I just think that, I'm the best one out of those 3. But, we are all 3 candidates. I think any of us would make a good choice for the community there. But again, of course, I want to win. But no, I'm running my own race.
Well,
And I
if you
hope it
want
is.
some dirt on one of your people running, I heard a rumor that one was twerking the other day in a chair.
Oh, really? Cool.
I heard he was too, and I have yet to see the video. I don't know if I want to see the video.
Don't know
And
how true it is.
running in my race?
Oh yes.
Oh my god.
No, not in your race. It was something that Osmo was doing. He was talking about twerking, and he started doing it in his chair. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. So what is? I mean, not to get into it. Like I said, that's not going to be we're just having you on here for a few minutes. But if you had to pick, there's one issue. What is a hot topic? What is a hot issue that everyone should be discussing when it comes to not only the 3rd district, but overall for the city?
I think one of the biggest reasons that I'm running and I'm going to push, this is going to be my biggest thing is lowering down PUB rates, electrical and water bill. I mean, number one, that's going to be the first thing I'm going to attack. That's what I'm going to promise: lowering down utility rates for the city of Brownsville. And and even if I'm the only vote saying it, I'll be the only loud vote saying it, because you know what? It's enough, man. A lot of people are living on fixed incomes, and even the people who are not living on fixed income, people are paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars for utilities that should not be that high. Plain and simple. Giving back the money that they took from Tenasca back to the individuals that put it in there. Every individual that pays to PUB needs to be given a refund and lower their utilities. That's it. I mean, I have nothing else to tell you other than that is that one of the biggest reasons that I'm running.
And that's a good reason. That's the rates from the Brownsville Public Utilities Board are just insane for down here.
Well, it's funny you should say that, because I just recently moved back to Illinois, but when I was living out in Ohio, in Cincinnati, my we had propane until I actually got rid of our heater and made it electric. My electric bill for 1 month was like $90. Then I moved to South Dakota, and my electric bill is $50. And I come to Illinois, and my electric bill is $300 a month.
Yeah, that's Brownsville PUB rates.
It's fucking crazy. And all that money is going into politicians' pockets.
That's exactly right.
Same as here. Yep. Same as down here in Brownsville.
100%.
And it's ridiculous. If something could be done about that, at least make noise about it, make everybody aware, and everybody needs to start to go, wait a minute, let's talk about this.
Let me tell you, I was doing home health back in Brownsville, and I would go to this old lady's house, and she would tell me that, because I asked her, she was diabetic, so she depended on home health nurses to go out there and help her out. And one of her biggest concerns was to be able to pay half of her medication, and the other half was to pay her utility bill. So that's how she lived. She would have to pay her utility bill, and whatever was left over, because she was on a fixed income, was to buy her medications. That is ridiculous, man. If you have to do that, I mean, there is obviously something wrong.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, if you have to choose between eating or an electric bill, there's a fucking issue.
Right.
Yeah.
A huge issue.
Right.
And the other part of that, for those who have that problem, there should be an easy fix, easy assistance, something that doesn't require tremendous amounts of paperwork and all kind of things. I mean, there has to be a way to get fast relief from utilities.
I'll tell you what the relief was for some of them. They would allow you to pay half of your utility bill, but also they would charge you a service fee. So
$75 at PUB, $75.
So now let's say you owe $200. Let's say you owe $200 and you pay half of it. Or if it gets disconnected, you got to pay a reconnection fee of $75. And then they come over, they tack that on there, and guess what? Now you're even worse off than when you started.
Yes.
And that's PUB, guys. That's run by the Public Utility Board, which is owned by the city of Brownsville. The citizens are the ones that paid for this. And now, you heard, they've got like $28 million in the hole because of this Uri storm.
Yeah.
What are they going to do? They're going to tack it on to the service.
Yeah, it's horrible. That is correct. I mean, you have people who can barely pay their $150 bill. they get disconnected, and now they tack on another $75. That's
Mhm.
$75 that's a lot of money. It's not like
A lot of
all right,
money.
well, it's $20 to reconnect. That's one thing.
Right.
And I've questioned them on that before because we had a tenant who was getting cut off, and I was like, well, can they pay this? Can they do that? And they said they can, but if they disconnect, if she doesn't pay it by X time in the morning or something, they're going to add $75. I'm like, she's not working right now. Her husband's in a hospital.
Yeah.
She's got like no income. How is there? Can you waive that $75? No, because that's that we have to pay the worker that goes out there to do the disconnect. That takes
What,
them 30
what,
seconds.
what a BS, exactly. They pop a plastic lock, put the switch on, pop another plastic lock on there, and they're done.
Yep.
Oh, well. Well,
Yeah.
that's one of the big reasons I'm running, of course.
Well, that's a very, very good reason. And if you can definitely make some noise about that, like I said, in the worst case, make some noise about it and get everybody aware.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully you can be successful enough to, be in a position to actually start to do something about it.
Right.
That would be awesome. But yeah, definitely next week we'll pick a day. I'm in town all next week, so we can pick a day where you can come on and give us your breakdown of why we should elect Carlos Elizondo.
You got it. You let me know.
Awesome. You're good with that. I appreciate it, dude. Thanks for hanging out for a little while. Glad you can come on, and you're welcome anytime.
Appreciate it, guys.
We reelect him because he's bald, and bald men are sexy.
There you go. You got a new number one fan, Jimmy. You got to move over.
All right, guys. Take care, man.
Back off,
Carlos.
Barbie. He's mine.
See you, bud.
Take care, man. Bye.
Carlos Elizondo, everyone.
He's got nice teeth.
He's a good guy. Definitely a good guy.
He had very pretty teeth. Nice looking teeth.
Yep, the cluster approach seldom works out. Stand on your own ground and platform. I don't think other candidates will carry you. Yeah, no, it's definitely not going to be a slate. He's everybody's on their own. And it'd be good to see a change. It's sad when you got city commissioners and you don't know who half of them are. They were elected, and the ones who were already there, you hardly hear unless they have a problem with their own issue. And the other ones just disappeared. Who are they? I couldn't even name the other ones. So they need to be a little more active, be out and around, more involved with the city. Especially those who call voters stupid. I know what you're saying, but to keep voting the same people in it time and time again, over and over again, isn't that the definition of insanity? When you do the same thing over and over and over again,
Well, that become a habit,
expecting a different result. That's the definition of insanity. So yeah, I get you, VAW. Lupita, I want to see the debate when, where it happened. I'm gonna put one together. And see if they will all come on. I'm gonna put one together. I'll try to do that for next week. I'll try to set it up on from here till Monday and see if everybody can agree to come on, maybe on Thursday or Friday or something. I'll let you guys know. Thank you, Marissa. Yeah, Hilda, it's not bad. Don't worry about it. It's just if you're going for your second one, yeah, just take time to relax for a couple days. Don't do anything. Just really, just relax. Don't stress out over it, and just don't do anything stressful. Just
relax
at home, watching the TV. Watching my show.
Go to the spa. Have a facial.
Watching all of our shows on the internet. Just relax and laugh. You'll be okay. You'll be fine.
Go to the spa. Have a facial. Have a massage. Go have a pedicure.
Wait till you see your first grandchild's face. I cannot tell you how that feels. There are no words to describe that love. Nice. That's awesome. My power, not including water, I pay around $700. Whoa.
Is that a month?
Winter months, $300 to $400. Holy crap. Freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe the cost of electricity in this freaking state of Illinois. I mean, and I know, well, they just arrested one of our politicians for doing something with ComEd, and I mean, it's just fucking crazy.
Something's If you got a big place, I don't know. They say you don't have to heat the whole place,
Oh, and I don't.
and if you got fireplaces, use those.
And I do.
Don't use your stoves to heat the house for sure. Your
Don't
ovens
do
and
that.
stuff like that. Don't do that.
Don't do that. And I'll tell you, back when I forgot to purchase propane or something when I lived in Cincinnati, and it's like, oh, it's 20 degrees out. Well, guess what? Let's clean the oven, because that damn thing gets up to like 800 degrees when you're cleaning your oven.
Yeah.
That'll warm up the kitchen and the living room and half the bedroom. So we're good there.
Yep. Wow. Some of the high energy rates. Yes. Wow. Exactly. Sitting summer months.
And they're only going to get higher, especially if AOC and her little batwing people over there have their way with this Green Deal they want to put together.
Yeah. City committees designed to be served by the community aren't being honored seriously. Seriously, doubt PUB will be any different. You know what? We can hope, and we can hope somebody can make enough noise and have others join in, because it is ridiculous. Man, this spell checker sucks. I know. Plus, you're trying to do it in a hurry. So that's when you start kind of making little mistakes. Things that Carlos is very likable dude. I've always liked him. Carlos is a good guy. Sincerely, he's a good guy. He's not out for anything shady. Manny, do you ever think about running for a city position? I haven't really thought about it. Somebody has put the bug in my ear to maybe start to get involved a little more and see. I don't know. I might get involved with a campaign or two just to see. I don't know. I'd like to be very educated on something. I don't want to just jump in and I don't know about issues or things like that. I think if you're going to do something, you should be very involved and knowledgeable on what the issues are, what the problems are, and then try to have ideas already of how you can improve certain issues. I think getting into something without a plan is dumb. It's like, don't even bother. So I don't know. I'm not ruled it out completely. I don't know if I'd like it, to be honest with you. I don't know. We'll see what happens. The situations would have to be right. And we shall see. Don't you think that race was stolen? 100%. You're talking about the Brownsville Utilities? The BISD? It's a joke. It was stolen from Erasmo, from Frankie, from Carlos. It was stolen from Marisa. It was stolen. 100%. So that lawsuit that Marisa has against the one individual, I hope that goes somewhere. I hope it exposes a lot, because that's all BS. Shouldn't have happened that way. Every month, copy. My utilities altogether aren't $700 a month, even in the winter. Well, that's good. The incumbents were very sure of themselves. Yes, they were, right? A little too comfortable. It's shady. I'm telling you, it was shady. And for those of you who have watched for a while, I will talk the issues of what happened there and the the BISD race or the commissioner's race. I will get into that. I'm just not going to make it a 24/7 thing. I think there is much other news and other important things also nationally to talk about, and it's not just. I think it gets.
Hey guys, I gotta go. I'm sorry, I got an emergency I gotta deal with.
Oh man, okay, I'll check with you later.
All right.
Hope everything's all right, Bam. Let's see if he's gonna get off here. Are you gonna click to get off, or you want me to do it for you? There you go. Hope everything's all right, man. Send me a message. Let me know later. Lost my train of thought. Yeah, very sure of themselves, and it was. They were. It's scary when they almost. It's kind of like the Biden campaign. It's like they knew what was going to happen, and when that happens, something is shady. That something is shady. Yeah, Carlos is a good guy. Let's just say the choices offered as candidates are hardly ideal. Unfortunately, I've yet to actually see them keep the promises they make, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean, the people that are in there, unfortunately, I was not involved enough because I was out of town a lot. But things are different now. I'm much more interested. And again, I think it's sad when a city as small as, well, it's not that tiny, but as small as Brownsville, you should know all of your important community leaders, your city leaders. You should know them off the top of your head. I would think so. Instead, the only ones we think of are the ones that have scandals, right? So I get that, VAW. Totally get that. Have a platform. I can't stress that enough. Have a platform and a plan. The worst thing to have is a platform and know of an issue, but you don't have any ideas for it. So why the hell are you running? Just to talk about the problem? No, you have to have a plan. Definitely, same thing over and over. It gets old. It does, and that's the definition. The definition of insanity is a repetitive action expecting a different result. And that's what happens down here. I don't know. People say they want change, and yet the same people keep voting for the same people. You know what I mean? It's some people are just not involved and don't care, and they think, whatever, nothing's going to happen anyway. But I don't know. I don't understand it. It's a logic I don't understand. Sending good vibes to Bam. Yes, agreed. Thank you. The BISD one was definitely stolen. Nobody knew those other people. Is all I heard after they won. Marissa's spot was definitely stolen without it. Yeah, I believe that 100%. And I hope they give her a revote, another election. Because some people shouldn't get away with certain things. It's not even funny what goes on there. And it's not even funny the lack of leadership. And there'd been no leadership during this whole pandemic situation. And whether or not kids are going back to school, there's been nothing definite. Everything is a reaction instead of being proactive and saying, this is how it's going to be. This is what we're going to do. We'll evaluate again in 3 or 4 months and just do something. Working on a reaction basis that's not leadership. It's not. The leadership is thinking ahead, acting ahead, preventative maintenance, thinking down the road. That's leadership. Poor Bam. I hope he's okay. Me too. I'll find out what's going on eventually tonight. Bam, hope as well. And yes, man, I agree. There's more to talk about. You dabble on different topics. I like that. Thank you. I like to keep it a little bit interesting. I know some stuff we don't care about. I mean, the J-Lo thing is interesting. I know it's not going to change our lives or anything like that, but every once in a while we got to talk about Fantasyland and, see how that life is living over there. Name recognition voting is the biggest reason for bad incumbents. Yep. Agreed 100%. And right now, in this day and age of social media and a lot of shows like mine, people can get out there, get their face out there all the time if they want to. And they don't. Somebody won who was hardly the BISD race, the school district board race. Somebody won who was hardly ever out there. But they won. She won, I'll say. So, in its own way, even that was a little like, But then you see how they've been acting on the board, and then it's like, well, more of the same, unfortunately. Hey, Norma, welcome. Nice you can make it in here. We were only going to do an hour, but here we are again. And I keep saying it's only going to be an hour show, and we've been going 2 hours every single night. It's just a fun time. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I'll say it again. Money talks and BS runs the marathon. That's right. Unfortunately, this is true. If you're going to run for office, get familiar with Microsoft Project and take an online class on project management if you haven't already done so. Good tip on that one. Microsoft Project. We need a vision, a visionary with future in mind. Just dream and make us believe and have hope. Yeah, and it's not just that, because there's a few people who can talk to talk, but once they're in there, it's like they cave into everybody. They just give up, and they just go with the flow, like things have always been going. And I'm sick of that. And for as much as people don't like him, that's why Donald Trump was a breath of fresh air, because he went in there and it was not business as usual. It was not typical political talk. He's not a politician. So he was doing everything, and he's had a list of what he wants to do, and guess what? He did most of it. If he didn't finish it, it's only because he didn't have time, and he was getting so much resistance. And yes, maybe he could have laid off Twitter a little bit more. Yeah, I'll give you that. Didn't bother me none, but hurt a lot of people. But too bad. So what? But he was getting the job done, and that is the important thing people keep missing. You don't like the way he said this or the way he said that? All right. But he was getting the job done, and that's what matters the most. And he was his own person. He's not a puppet like Biden. Don't tell me he's not a puppet. The dude comes on there and just talks, reads from a teleprompter, and he can barely read it, and then he won't talk to the press, won't answer any questions. His press secretary, Psaki, she's not much better. All she can say is, we'll circle back to that. And not much answers come out of there. It's all shady. And Kamala Harris is always behind him, over his shoulder, just standing there. Don't you find that weird? J-Lo is J-Lo. If they break up, she'll bounce back with a new love. She always does. No biggie. Yeah, I know. Something that's inconsequential to our lives. Interesting just for a chit chat. Yeah, I suppose. People think that widespread voter fraud is only at the national level. Oh no! You want voter fraud? Check out the Valley. Check out Brownsville. Check out the Rio Grande Valley, y'all. Chicago too. Chicago was notorious for nasty politics. Your approach is way more mature, and you are open to all ideas, regardless of agreeing with it or not. Much respect. Oh, thank you, VAW. You know what? Everybody's got ideas, and it's good to listen to everyone. And if somebody's got criticism, it's okay. It's good to listen to that too. You can take away from criticism. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. And for those who think they're perfect, you can listen to criticism and still find out things about yourself. So, to being fair and honest is listening to everything and being open to everyone. So whatever your opinion is on whatever the topic, we can talk about it here, and I'm not going to hide or run or cancel you or anything like that. All right. I have to kind of start to prepare for work. Our flight was delayed for a few hours. It's still delayed. So I have to catch up on some other work, but I do appreciate all you guys hanging out with me on a Saturday night. Turned out to be okay. Nice visit from Carlos Elizondo. I'll try to put together either a forum or a debate, or if not, I'll just have everyone individually on next week. And I will post those for you guys so you know when that will be. It may be in the daytime, which will be recorded, and then we'll just play it again. It'll be available whenever you want to see it. So I will let you guys know. In the meantime, have a good night. Have a good rest of the Saturday. Tomorrow, no show. I always believe Sundays you should spend with your family and not online and, not on social media. Spend it with your family. And aside from that, we'll see you Monday. I'll keep you guys filled in on what's going on. Thank you very much. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for watching. Don't be a mask hole. Just wear your mask. Don't be a Karen. Don't be a Terry. And take care of each other, guys. Have a good night.